Hello everyone and welcome to another sunny, beautiful Fine Cider Friday. And today I have got something from Fine & Foster. It is called Saison Pomme and it comes with a warning this week. If you're not drunk this before you watch this video, put it in the fridge and put it in there for quite a while. It's quite a feisty little number, and I don't know if you watched Polly on Wednesday with Anya from Sila Restaurant. There was a bit of a volcano for her because she left it out of the fridge a bit too long, I think. So I'll show you, I'll let you into a little secret. I actually opened this last night and because I wanted to see if that calmed it down a little bit by leaving it overnight. And as you'll see from pouring, no such luck. There's still so much fizz in this. It's pretty dangerous. So anyway, that aside, Saison, interesting name. Saison, usually a wild fermented beer. But this is very much not a beer, this is still a cider. But they've gone with Saison Pomme because it reminds them of a Saison. So they did, Polly and Matt from Fine & Foster did some collaborations with a brewer last year, I think it was. And they talked about Saison then and looked at those, and the kind of smell that they get from it reminded them of a Saison. So that's why they went with the name. So yeah, let's have a look at the colour. Pretty cloudy. Which is expected. There's quite a bit of sediment in there. It was bottled unfiltered, and Polly said there was quite a bit of sediment in the bottom, so when you pour it quite carefully, and I think that's probably contributing to some of the gushing you get if you haven't chilled it. Let's have a smell. So to me it's very reminiscent of a French cider, especially Normandy variety. There's got that funk on the nose, that kind of there's my dog barking in the background, apologies for that. Got that kind of barnyardy smell to it, that kind of rustic farmhouse cider, which I think is what they are trying to go for. I mean, if you talk to Polly about it, she will admit that what they wanted to create was something thirst quenching, something farmhousey, something that you have at the end of a hard day in working on the land, and that's what they've gone for, and that's what they've captured. I definitely think so in that smell. Can definitely get the kind of where they're going with the Saison. I think I haven't had much Saison because I can't drink beer, but there's definitely a yeasty smell to it. So let's have a taste. Definitely Normandy style. Definitely Normandy style. It's cider. It's got that funk on the nose, and then it's got lots of tannin, but also a bit of acid too. It's only bittersweet varieties, I think, if I remember correctly. But let's have another taste. All those bubbles give you a really moussey feel in the mouth. It's quite good balance actually. There's dryness to it. Those tannins give you kind of a bitterness on your tongue, and then that acidity kicks in as well. It doesn't taste like there's any residual sugar. I'm trying to remember. Well, it says 7%. I think it is dry to me. Yeah, one more sip. It's definitely very quaffable. I think I'd leave it a little bit to let some of that fizz come out of it because it's quite overpowering. I think on Wednesday when Polly spoke on Instagram, she'd opened hers the day before and was finishing it that day. I think that maybe sounds like a good idea. It's still quite fizzy for me today, but I'll leave it out a little bit, let it get warm, see what happens. I kind of wanted to finish with a little bit of a question to all my viewers. Firstly, please subscribe, because I'll be able to do some YouTube lives if I had more subscribers. So please do that. But the second thing is about fine cider. Now, fine cider as a category is relatively new, especially compared to fine wine. But this product, this bottle, has really made me think about kind of, is there a definition out there? Is there some loose kind of terms to the category? I don't know. I want to ask you lot. My view is that it's something that has a bit of passion in it, a bit of a journey in it. It's a special drink that the cider maker has put a lot more effort into than the normal stuff. Now, Polly admits that this is a farmhouse cider. That's what they wanted to create. Very different to what they usually do with their pet nats and their champagne methods and things. So I want to ask my viewers, what do you think a fine cider is? Does this meet the same standard as what they make with all their other bottles? Or do you think because it's more like a farmhouse quaffable style, it maybe doesn't meet the category? I don't know. It's something that's got me thinking over the last few days. So I'll leave you with that. Cheers to Polly and Matt, fantastic cider, love it, and cheers to the weekend.